Welcome back, everyone. I hope you all had a wonderful break and many memories you did make. I'm here to tell you about our week because it's going to be pretty neat. But enough of these rhymes, for it is time to tell you about Read Across America. So it's going to be a pretty special week here at Linwood as we celebrate Read Across America just like other schools all across the country, from Maine to California, maybe even Alaska and Hawaii. We all celebrate a little different. Some schools do it for a month, some do it for a week, and some do it on the very special day, which is March 2nd, this Wednesday. And why is March 2nd so important? Well, March 2nd is the birthday of a very famous author and someone I'm sure you have heard of. He goes by Dr. Seuss, although he's not really a doctor, and Seuss was his middle name. He would be turning 112 this Wednesday because he was born March 2nd, 1904. And in his lifetime, he wrote over 60 children's books. Wow, that's a lot of books. And I know I grew up reading Dr. Seuss books, as I'm sure a lot of you have read Dr. Seuss books. So what are we going to be doing to make this week awesome? Well, we have a few activities. Today you're going to be getting 2 handouts from your teacher to go home. One is going to be the reading challenge. Now this is the entire month, so you have from now until March 31st to complete this challenge. And the challenge is to read 10 books from the list on the back of the sheet, which is where you'll record your titles. There are 15 options for you to choose from. I want you to be choosing just right books. It really comes down to you have about 3 days for each book to complete the challenge. Even if you don't complete the challenge, I still want to get your sheets back. I want to see how many books we've read as a community for the month of March, because I think that would be pretty awesome. I wonder if we can read over 1,500 books. That's 1,500 books. Do you think you're up to it? I do. I think you guys can totally rock it. Now, if you complete the challenge and you read 10 out of the 15 books and you hand it in to me, there might be a little something for you at the end of the month, but I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. So complete those challenges, get them into me March 31st. All the directions are on the sheet. The second handout you're going to be getting is about our dress up days. So I've taken Dr. Seuss titles and said, how could we celebrate this in what we wear? So for instance, tomorrow we're going to celebrate the Cat in the Hat by wearing crazy hats, stripes, but we're also going to celebrate Fox in Socks and wear mismatched socks. I know I'm excited. Are you excited? And Friday is going to be a very special day because it doesn't have to be Dr. Seuss related. It's going to be your favorite character. I need to really think about mine because I think coming as a silverback gorilla named Ivan won't work. So on Friday, you'll have to see what I've decided. We've got all week to think about it though. All right, so what else do we have going on this week? Well, on your way into school, you might have noticed some bulletin boards that are Seuss related. They're Seuss-tastical to me. So on the left-hand wall by the computer lab, there's one more geared towards kindergartners, first graders, and second graders. That doesn't mean 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. You can just ignore it. I'd like you to take a look at it too and see if you could do it. There's going to be a sheet there, and I want you to match the silhouette of the Dr. Seuss character to the name of the character. Now you have all week to do it and explore as many Dr. Seuss books as you can to figure out who are those characters and what are their names. You'll hand it in to me, and I'm going to be randomly selecting a winner from kindergarten, 1st, and 2nd grade to get a little Dr. Seuss related prize. Now 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, the next bulletin board's for you. It's by the library, and it's called Can You Match the Quote to the Book? So Dr. Seuss is very famous for many of his quotes. I could have filled a whole wall with quotes, but I just chose some that you might have heard before. I want you to match the quote to the book. Again, there's going to be a worksheet there. You have all week. No need to stress about it right now. You'll hand it in to me, and again, I'll be randomly selecting a winner from 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade to also receive a Dr. Seuss themed little prize. Now there's a big bulletin board for everyone. K through 5, teachers, parents, grandparents, little siblings, anyone who comes into our school can do this one. It's right outside of mine and Miss Wool's classroom, and it's big. It is, what is your favorite Dr. Seuss book? Now, remember, I said he wrote over 60. I don't have space for 60 books. So I chose some of the most famous of his works. And you're gonna take a sticker dot, and you're gonna vote just one time for your favorite, out of the ones that are there, Dr. Seuss book. Now, please be neat and orderly when you're placing the stickers so that we can see who is winning, which book is the favorite. And that can be kind of tough if the stickers are all over the place. So try to be neat and organized when you're voting for your favorite book. And I can't wait to see which book Linwood claims reigns supreme. So those are our 3 bulletin boards. I know, this is a lot of information coming at you, and there's more. So as I had mentioned, Wednesday, March 2nd is the actual day of Dr. Seuss's birthday, and that's the day that most schools celebrate it on. We're going to be doing a stop, drop, and read. So what that means is for half an hour from 11:45 to 12:15 on Wednesday, we're all going to go out in the hallways and be actively engaged in reading for half an hour. Now, you might have a book out there and you might be thinking, this book's only going to take me 10 minutes. Come prepared, okay? I don't want any time spent getting up, getting a drink of water, trying to find a different book. Have all your books ready, or just have your one book ready. And I want to see us all actively engaged. Actually, I won't even see you because I will be so engaged in my reading of my book for that half hour. So we're going to be super focused, super pumped, and there might be a little something on that day too. I'm not going to say anything because I don't like to give it away. I like things to be a little mystery. Last thing, maybe. I hope so. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. But last thing, there might be a little photo booth action happening during your library time with Mrs. Smith with Seuss-themed props. And this is something teachers can get in on too. So Mrs. Smith will take care of you during library, so don't stress. You just need to patiently wait for your library day. And you could have a Lorax mustache, maybe a little cat in the hat, maybe you and your best friend want to be thing 1 and thing 2. It's your choice. So she's gonna handle that. And I'm super stoked because I love photo booths. Just saying. Pretty exciting. So those are some of the activities that we're going to have this week, and I hope you're as excited as I am. I cannot wait to see your crazy hats, your stripes, and your mismatched socks tomorrow, and I look forward to seeing all of the excitement around Read Across America. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me if you see me around, or ask your teacher, and if they're unsure, they can relay the question to me and I'll get back to them as soon as I can. Let's have a fantastic week. Let's read as many books as we can, and let's celebrate Dr. Seuss. See you next time.